Hey guys, I thought I'd have do a little video about holidays because Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and since we moved out of state, it is just me and my husband and kids. So we are not around his family anymore or mine. And do I miss that? No, I don't in any way. What do I miss? Let me see. With my family, let's see, every Thanksgiving, the last few years, we're at my big time narcissist sister's house because for some reason she decided to host the holidays now, which they had a nice house and it was big. So, you know, it was a decent place to do it because I just lived in a tiny little place. So we didn't host many gatherings because it was uncomfortable to just be all squished. But so typically we would have her husband roasting somebody at the dinner table. Sometimes it was me and sometimes it was my mom. It was normally either myself, my mom. Yeah. I just remember there was one time I had a little like hobby I like to do. And like I mentioned before, they always make fun of everything I do that I find excitement in. Just because. It's like almost like to keep me from doing it anymore. I don't know what you want. Whatever. But it's a fun, popular hobby that a lot of people like to do. Not everyone knows about it, but if you ever heard about it, you'd be like, that's pretty dang cool. And pretty much it's like a scavenger hunt type hobby. Get you out of the house. You go looking for stuff. That's pretty cool. Anyway, but usual holidays are over there. Sometimes my brother and his wife will fly out over to that same state that I used to live in, and they would be there too, and everybody would be just yucking it up, being fake, or roasting somebody. But God forbid it'd be my sister and her husband, because they're always on a pedestal, and they believe they are better than the rest of us, and I really don't care that they have a lot more than I do financially. I don't care that they make more money than I do. I am not impressed. But all you do is hear them talk about the trips they're doing and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I really don't care. But nobody gave a crap about us. Like, nobody really asked what we're up to. Or it was just kind of like you're there, but you're invited because you had to be, because you're a family, but they didn't really want you there. And did I really want to be there? No, not really. So why am I here? Because if we weren't family, would I really be hanging out with you? That would be a hell to the no. So why do I miss that? I don't. So it's a little different now because it's just the four of us. So it's kind of way smaller gathering now. But you know what I like about it is that we have our own traditions now. Because every holiday, whether it be Thanksgiving or Christmas or Easter, was always hop to this family and then hop to that family all on the same day. And then eventually we did Thanksgiving where we did one family this year or the other family the other year. But we never did our own thing. And, you know, like my husband's family, they're all right. They were kind of boring now. So it wasn't all that exciting just, you know, sit there and stare at each other. I don't know. It was, you know, and the sister I mentioned before is kind of also phony. I mean, we came from a county, an area that's very, very phony and all about image and how cool you are. So I was so unimpressed with it. I really don't care. Like, I honestly, money doesn't run me. As I mentioned before, like with my brother's will, it's the only last thing they can hang on me is, you know, if I don't do this, you won't get this. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to fight the fight for this stupid money. It is not worth it. Keep it. It is what it is. You guys are horrible people, you know. But don't force yourself to hang out with people you don't want to hang out with. Enjoy your holidays for the first time if you haven't yet. You don't have to be with these people. I mean, just think of it. Think of it this way. If they weren't your family, would you actually hang out with these people? If the answer is no, why are you there? You know, what's holding you back from just saying, I'm going to do my own thing? You know, I understand if you're a kid, then, you know, you're kind of stuck. But if you're a grown-ass adult and you're on your own, hello. You know, if worst case scenario, you're too scared to do stuff like that, here's a good thing to do. My husband actually, at the time, had a job he worked 6 days a week and he worked nights. So some of the times, he couldn't make things. That's why I always did a lot of things with his family by myself and the kids. And that's why I feel unappreciative sometimes, because they didn't really take into account that I still showed up, even though I wasn't family per se. But he had a job that sometimes made him late to gatherings. So if you really want to get out of stuff, but you're too scared to just say, I don't want to be there, find a job that keeps you from going, you know, find one of those, you know, service type jobs that are 24/7, you know, grocery stores, they need people at night, you know, in oddball days, weekends, you know, you're not a typical 9 to 5er, you know, work one of those kind of jobs, and you'll for sure have an excuse on why you can't go anywhere to hang out with these people if you needed that. So anyway, hope you guys all enjoy your holidays, and until then, bye.